Are we ready? Are we ready? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tona's Table. Today is going to be a great day. I don't care how the first part of your day has gone. From right now until you go to sleep, today is going to be a great day. Say it. Today is going to be a great day. I'm excited. Today's going to be a great day.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have my sister Tracey Williams sitting next to me. You're going to figure this out, yeah, because we want to make sure everybody gets this, right? Because we have some really good information. Thank you. And it's a really important cause why I have Miss Trish Williams. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
To Tona's Table. Why she's here tonight. There's so much about her that I need to talk about. So I'm gonna move aside. I'm running a little late. I'm never late, but we had parent-teacher conferences, and they were, it is what it is.
Understand.
We had to talk about them wonderful children, and so we started a little late. But again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have so many great things to say about this young lady who's sitting next to me. And I always say, even when I do WIMG 1300 4-time Stella Award winning station, I only want to bring world changers next to me. I look for amazing creative people to help not only educate but talk about great things that they're doing, because I think that some of us have the ability, the thinking skills to want to do great things, but sometimes we just need to have an encouraging word to say, let's do it, right?
Amen.
So if I'm sitting here, Trish, with how many books?
14.
14 books. Me and Andre Williams. Hi, Andre.
Hi, Andre.
My right hand. If we always sit here and tell you over and over every week that if you can dream it, you can do it, right?
Absolutely.
But you can't sit back and just think it's going to fall on your lap. You have to do the work in order for it to happen.
Exactly.
Because anytime, and people got some stories to tell. I used to tell people all the time that was so funny when I was growing up, but I was just saying it because I had such a crazy life. I could write a book about my life, but I was really just saying it out just to be facetious. I could write a book about my life, but the funny part was I really wrote a book about my life.
About her life.
With the help of Trish over here, who is a mastermind. I mean, if we want to say someone who is artistic in her gift, brilliant in her gift, this is a show, an epitome of how awesome she is.
Thank you.
So, tell me, how did you get into all this amazingness?
Well,
that's not even a word. I make up words. Okay.
follow
my dictionary. I'm always making up some type of word, but at that time, it goes well with that. Comes out my mouth.
It flows.
It flows well.
Thanks for having me. First of all, Table Talk is awesome.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching past
you.
guests and familiar with the platform. And this isn't our first interview. You've interviewed me. I think it's our third or fourth time. I am, first of all, what I did for Tanya was just consultation. It's one of the 4 aspects of my business that I offer.
What's the name of your business?
Ivory Sky Fiction.
Okay.
But there's 2 hats. So my products is the books, and my services are editing, full editing package, proofreading, consultation, which is what you took advantage of, and then tutoring to help you prepare you to write your perfect book.
So if you are someone that's listening to us now that has a book in your spirit, you know deep down inside that you got a story to tell. And people be like, nobody want to hear my story. No, somebody needs to hear your story. Regardless, I don't care if it's fiction, non-fiction, regardless of what it is, write the book. And you have resources.
Yes.
When I said she know her stuff, she know. I came into the house, she was like, all you have to do is bam, 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 bam. And I was like, okay, thank you, sweetie pie. And that book was done. And I think, and I was saying it now because I'm finalizing. Oh, Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm finalizing my 3rd book
Number 3.
in a month shy from 1 calendar year with a brain injury.
Yes. Praise God for
people don't understand what I'm saying to
and people
you.
have underestimated.
Don't
Don't let Tanya make light of.
It was a lot.
The inspiration that she gave to me.
Oh,
we both have gone through some brain stuff.
And if you ever, people look at our face, right? They think
you would never know.
And in my book, that second, I remember describing. I said, I wish I could have a big hornet or something around my head, so people won't think that I'm okay. Yeah. So as long as we smiling or we look good on the outside, my brain is screaming me. I have days that my brain is just like on another level of sensitivity, and to function is just like the worst thing. I just want to lay in the bed, and it's very depressing with brain injuries. And so people don't understand, how can this amazing writer do all of this and she with brain injuries, and I know how difficult it is. So hopefully within the next week and a half, I'll probably still be checking up with her, because the writing the book I thought would be like, for me, because it's in me, you just start writing or do whatever, I still can't. So I need people to understand this, because it's very important. I went from writing, and I say this all the time, 100-page grants to not being able to spell 3-letter words, and I still can't spell. That's what people don't understand. I'm using the phone saying enough. I'm using the phone saying aware. Like, so my phone has become my best friend, but I just wrote a 135-page book, and probably in 20 hours, right? I go through a man book. I go,
I applaud you.
I'm a ghostwrite somebody's book.
Right there.
Is that so crazy, man?
Yes, it's
I'm
crazy.
writing 3-4-letter words, and I just ghost wrote a boy, this young guy, not boy, this man's book in 12 hours.
Yeah. Isn't that
Who
crazy?
can do that?
It's crazy.
Who can? If God can do this for us, somebody that's listening to us on the other side, you just need to start. He can do it for you. You just need to start, right? So my book will be out in a couple weeks. My book signing, my book release part, Liberated, How and Why Women Cheat.
Yes.
I couldn't wait to tell it. I was being patient about telling the title, because I didn't want people to know just yet. So I knew when it was going to be ready to go out. And no, it's Liberated. No, Liberated, How Women Cheat, an amazing story. But I'm gonna come back and talk about me, because I want Trish to talk about. Really fast, book release is on November the 8th. It's a Friday from 7 to 9 at the Big Easy downtown.
I'll be there.
Yes, I want everybody in the house. Yes, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I'm so very proud.
Thank you. I'm just trying to be like her. I just want to be like Trish. That's all. I just want to be like Trish.
No, Tony is such an inspiration to me, because we had a certain set of obstacles in front of us that had to be overcome to do what we do now. And if you're in the middle of one, then you can understand by looking at examples such as us that it's not over.
It's not over.
God keeps his promises. And trust me, there's no way I could have done all this within my flesh. It's my spirit, and he's moving through me, and I trust that.
That's true. So finish telling me, I'm sorry, I'm rude. I'm not. That's why I like posting my own show, because I can do that. When I'm at WMG, they'll be like, don't you cut off the guest. This is Tona's table. So with that said, so I'm sorry. You have two different parts of your business.
Yeah.
You two hats that you're wearing. Again, if somebody wants to find you, somebody wants to contact you, somebody who has a book, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have books that they want to be written, they want stories to be told, again, fictional or non-fiction. Somebody wants to read what you got to write. How can they contact you?
Okay, well, like Tony said, your journey is your journey, and there's a start and a finish, and in the middle is when people get stuck. So that's what I'm for, to give you encouragement, inspiration, and help you get to the finished product of your ideas and your journey on paper. If you want to reach me, I'm iresky.com. That's my billboard all over the city. Billboards in Philly, Camden, Newark, New Hope. For some reason, I don't know why, but New Hope loves me.
Nice, nice.
And my number is 609-963-7077.
Say it again.
609-963-7077.
So again, if you have a book on that brain and you want it to come to fruition, I promise you, Trish is the way to go. She will make sure everything is handled. She is good at what she does. I'm just not saying it.
Thank you.
Literally, she helped me with both books. Is like the crazy part and the blessing at the same time is once I saw you do it, somewhere once I see somebody do it, I think I can do anything.
You can do it.
So I was able to so she helped me. So we self-publish because people always say how do you? It's different ways that you can publish. We self-publish. And if you don't know what you're doing at the beginning, it can be it was very overwhelming. It's overwhelming. So don't even try it. Just call.
Just call me.
Yeah. My therapist, like I said,
yes, she is.
Yes,
very reasonable. I work very quickly. I work 16-hour days. This is my only business. I don't have another job and then come home and edit. I actually edit 16-hour days. Right now I'm on number 56.
Woo, girl. Yes. And we are surviving brain injury. Tell me, God, is not amazing.
Yes, I have 85% nerve damage, and because it's October, I'd like to shout out Purple High Tops and Stilettos.
Yes. That's why we're really here.
That's why we're really here.
That's why we're really here. We're going to get to that right now. You already did a wonderful interesting way to why tonight is so important to us.
Yeah, it's Domestic Violence Month. It's a very, very influential month for me. I'm a survivor. I have been diagnosed with 85% nerve damage. I spent some time in a power chair, and God told me to get out of that chair and start, using the gift He gave me, which is writing. And I wrote my first book after this. Yeah, in 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks.
I thought I was the only one. I was like, that's how I know it'd be God.
Yeah, definitely. But then the catalyst for me writing, well, I've always written since I was 12. My parents bought me a journal. But the catalyst behind what I'm doing as far as editing and helping other people and writing my own books is because I love Trenton.
All right.
I love Trenton. I love Trenton. I love Trenton. And a couple of years ago, after I had the brain surgery, the Lord told me, you're going to funerals twice a week for people under 20. Yeah. Something has to be done. And He made a promise to my heart, which I took seriously in obedience to get up and write things that affect us in urban areas.
Yes.
So, I write about, let's start from the beginning.
Go.
Stalking, jumping from relationship to relationship, that's not healthy. Being entitled, being bougie, being spoiled. Murder, I wrote about a 16-year-old prostitute who has an encounter with the Lord that changes her life from her for now stages, because we always say, well, let's just put some duct tape on it for now, or let's just hook this up for now. Yeah. And we end up living that way. Well, we can't stay in the for now stage of life. We have to move on to the bigger picture. Side Effect is about adultery. Black is Enough is about race. Twin Towers is the rite of passage boys have to go through to become men, and moms are not invited. We cannot make them men, but yeah.
That's a learning experience.
Other side of that we raise these wonderful young people, and like I said, we were going to funerals, I'm going to baby showers, and then 18 years later I'm going to funerals. So I decided to address some things that boys have to go through when they leave our doors. And being that my sons are two very young black men, they don't take me with them. I can't hold a hand and go out the door. So they're faced with all kinds of nonsense once they leave the door, not just by law enforcement, but their own people, and in the other man. So there's things that they have to face, and we have to instill everything we're going to instill in them by 16, because after that, we are not their only influence. So Twin Towers is what I did for the guys. After All is a young lady looking for her birth mother, which affected me profoundly. Flawless is about a runaway. It's a stage play I did in 2016 about a runaway. And You Can't Sit With Us, which is about rejection and seeking approval from your friends. And then the last one I did just recently is You're Not the Boss of Me. You're Not the Boss of Me is about bullying and suicide, but people automatically think of kids. Well, this is actually about a fiction story about a young lady who has some limitations, and her supervisor who's a bully. And so we all can relate to the overbearing personalities in the office who think they're the boss of me, but God is the boss of me. So I decided to write about it because we all have had that experience and experiences. My books are 100 to 150 pages. They're very short reads. They're only $10, 3 for $25. And then Hidden Treasures.
So I wanted to purposely.
Volume 1, 2, and 3. And we're currently working on 4 and 5.
So tell me about Hidden Treasures.
Hidden Treasures are my nonfiction books. They are the precious and courageous stories of survivors of Purple High Tops and Stilettos who decided to courageously contribute. So you'd be surprised when one tells a story they decide it's a Me Too, and I'm sure you know about the Me Too's and the No Mores. Me Too's meet the No Mores. So, we survived. then we have something to say. So we got together to tell our own personal stories of overcoming domestic violence, and I spent a lot of time going back again to the same person who hurt me. But there's a place where you come to in your heart where you know this is not for you.
Yes. And
God will deliver you from it. And since I overcame it, I have joined an advocacy group, Purple High Tops and Stilettos, to let people know they're not alone and that they could join our organization. And the proceeds of these 3 books, they're all $10. All these books are $10. But the proceeds of these 3 go to the shelters that help me and Purple High Tops and Stilettos, Sophia in Somerset, Women Against Abuse in Philly, and Women's Space in Trenton.
Nice. So listen, when I was a senior in high school, where I had just gotten high school, I was a 4th generation teenage mother. I had a baby, and I'm a sexual abuse survivor, and because of that, yes, I'm a sexual abuse survivor, and because of that, I had really, I was very angry and bitter and violent, and so of course the universe, I attracted the same type of person. Let me make this clear. You don't have to be violent or whatever to attract a violent person.
Exactly.
At all. I'm just saying, for me, I was that was my energy, and I attracted the energy, and I fought faithfully with this person. And it's so funny because I was this is the thing that people don't get. Popular, track star, cute in my mind.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And so I always used to say to myself, I would never let someone put their hands on me.
I you 1,000 times.
If somebody's listening to us and you're in this situation and you thought, and you know what it is? When you get in it for a while, you don't even know how to get out of it because you don't expect to be in it. So once you're in it, it's so devastating and it breaks you very fast. Like that first hit. That first hit, you got to go. And I know people don't understand it because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to stop, right?
Well, long before that, what my organization does, well, Purple High Tops and Stilettos, I'm the vice president, by the way. What we do is teach you to identify the circle, the start of it.
Yes.
And
it's so many. It's
a
lot of red flags are there. Like even if it's not just the physical, the mental. Like why you wearing that? Why you not pretty like her? You can't go this place. Why you want to go be with your friends? Like there are some things special. It's very important that we have these dialogues. I think everything that I do, even with every book that God has allowed me is going to, and I've had, is about opening up conversation pieces, right? Because we need the dialogues that need to be had because there's a little high school girl who boyfriend is beating on her right now. Right now,
and the subject is no longer taboo. I'm tired of hiding behind, and we keep family business.
Always.
Let me tell you something. You're not the only one going through it.
And you're not.
I was just like Tanya, popular,
cheerleader.
So this Trisha Ray? Happen to Trisha Ray? No, this can't happen to Trisha Ray. But now, because I went through a lot of PTSD, and
I want to book about it.
Joined the group, yes.
Yes, I have a whole book about it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because I've gone through some things that have humbled me. I realized that I wasn't alone and I could have spoken out, but I was more worried about what other people thought about speaking about abuse. What Trisha, right?
I never understand. I do understand because it's us, right?
Yeah.
But the crazy part is how that shame and that embarrassment comes upon the victim. I don't care if it's sexual abuse, if it's domestic violence, if it's anything. If I had diabetes, I would say I'm a diabetic.
Yeah.
If I have hypertension, so I tell people I don't have hypertension.
Yeah.
But let me tell somebody I'm a sexual abuse survivor, or I'm a domestic abuse survivor. It's like a shame that comes with it that makes me feel less than.
It makes other people not want to speak out, and that's got to stop.
Yeah,
we're a strong Black community where we live in a 7.5 mile municipality, and I think that we should open up and speak to each other about what's going on with us, so that the little ones, the babies, could understand it's okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which is why I celebrate you and your book.
Oh, thank you. Can I just say what came into my spirit? Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, right? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. that we keep hiding. Enough is enough that we're not talking about these important issues. Enough is enough that we are not standing up fighting. Enough is enough. You can walk out of this relationship. You deserve better.
Yep.
You are worthy. You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
So many. We have resources. Yeah. Trish named some of them. We have women's space, who's a great,
wonderful Susan.
Great. I love Susan.
Yeah, I love Susan.
It's a great resource. Like there are places that you can go to, and it's scary.
And it's
especially if you have kids.
Everything's confidential. I love that it's confidential because you can pick up the phone. You can pick up the phone and call me. You can even reach me at Ivory Sky. We can discuss it. If you decide, well, you know what, it happened 20 years ago, but I think I want to talk about it now. I'm no longer in danger, but someone's reading that. There's a little girl who would read your story. You'd be surprised how receptive they'll be to some help.
We definitely need to empower ourselves so we can empower this next generation. Like I said, enough is enough. We don't want anyone to, my thing is just no more across the board. We don't want, we experienced some trauma, and some of you that's listening and watching us now have experienced some traumas. And again, some of you are in this situation right now, and we want to pray for y'all, right?
Yes.
Because you don't deserve to be hit on.
Yes.
Literally, and men, in my new book, I put in Liberating How Women Cheat. There was a segment, I have Tona's Table, words from Tona's Table. So all my thoughts are in there. And one of them I said, only little boys beat women. I'm going to say that one more time. Only little boys beat women. Men don't beat women. Because little boys don't know how to control themselves. Little boys have temper tantrums. When they get angry, they don't know how to communicate. Little boys are taught to fight. They're taught to, this is their form of communication. Only little boys. If you hit on a woman, you're a little boy.
You're a little boy.
If you're a little boy, you're acting like a little boy. And in my woman that they're beating on, I need you to know that you can't raise somebody's child.
Right.
Whoever broke him, whoever allowed him to think it was okay to put their hands on you, you can't fix him. You can't fix him. You didn't break him because he's broken. Well, he's just not a little boy. He's a broken little boy, and that's why he's trying to break you with his words and with his actions. Because a grown man want to build you up. A grown man want to support you. A grown man wants to. That's a grown man. So if you're messing with a little boy, you need to say, "Boy, bye." That's my Beyonce song, "Bye, boy."
Yeah.
And it's difficult. And again, especially if you have children.
Worth so much more.
And if you and I know it's so hard when you have children because I had a son.
Yeah.
And I just kept saying, "How do you do this with a child? Like, how do you think? Your mind is so messed up at the time that you said to yourself, how do I get out of this? Can I just tell you the crazy thing is that relationship was so traumatic to me at the time. I remember saying, "Can I just kill myself?" See, y'all people don't understand. I always said, "Thank God that Tanya did not take her life because Tona became an amazing person later."
I agree.
And there's somebody right here.
Going.
It's still going. And so it's something. And a lot of us who've been victimized do end up committing suicide, taking our lives, and contemplating because it's a hopelessness.
Yeah,
like you don't know how to get out of it.
You're robbed of your worth, as you haven't discovered it yet.
And it's only a moment. It's only a season. You can get out of it.
Yeah,
you can get out of it. And like I said, mine was different because I don't want people to think that the person I'm talking about was like just come home, just beat me, because it does happen that way. I was violent along with him. So like he read my book, I said, listen, I'm not trying to kick it back, and we both were wrong. Yeah. But the bottom line is, it still was domestic, and it was still bad.
We never have this visual of somebody cowering in the corner. Trust me, I know you were picking up lamp shoes, whatever you needed to do to defend yourself.
And I was cray.
The problem is, a lot of times people don't realize there's a cooling off period.
You can walk away. But you can walk away. This is what I tell people all the time. If I'm in an argument with you, if I walk away, guess who you arguing with? That's why I tell men who automatically stronger than us. I don't care if I would have punched him in the face 500 times. I would have never been able to beat him. Do you understand me? There was never a time that...
skill is there. A 14-year-old boy.
Exactly.
So we can fight a 14-year-old boy, we might win.
Maybe, because their strength is different.
Yeah,
so I tell people, because I teach, it's so crazy, because I was one of the most violent little girls, I teach, yes, I was cray. But I teach conflict resolution. See, about everything, the enemy meant for bad, God turns it for good. Exactly. So I've taught thousands of children in adults on conflict resolution. Right. And one of the things that I state is that you can walk away.
Yes.
I am not an animal.
Have to react.
That's part of my book. I said that in that second book. It was a page, and I said, I'm not an animal. Animals communicate with violence.
Right.
I'm a human being. I could tell you if you hurt my feelings, I could walk away from somebody. Man, there is nothing that she said, and ain't nothing that she did that you could put your hands on her and you think it's okay to beat on her.
And she doesn't have a hell to put you in. The person doesn't have a hell to put you in. And I also like to say that purple high tops and stilettos, we're not assuming that it's just women that are abused.
Yeah.
We cater to the LGBTQ community, men, women, all across the board. If you need help, you can contact Purple High Tops and Stilettos. And thank you for your
I'm excited. No, we got time. We're gonna wind it down. And so again, if you have a book inside you, we need you to start writing. And if you need someone to write, you have resources. And I don't think, again, a lot of people understand that there are resources out, especially in our community, that are out there to help you bring your dream to fruition. Right. And that's what we want you to do.
Start thinking about your perfect cover. Yeah. I don't write the book for you. I take your book and your thoughts and edit it into a polished pearl.
Yes.
Please understand, I do not write your book. No. You write your own book.
Yes.
I don't ghostwrite.
No. So, and I did.
Whatever.
That was funny.
That was necessary. If you have a book in your heart, a testimony, a journey, something you've overcome, something you want to teach to the younger generation while we're still here. Because it's our responsibility to leave a legacy to the ones who are here, especially in the city of Trent.
Yes, and we want to definitely encourage you, if you are in a domestic violence situation right now, that enough is enough. Just say enough is enough, and I can do this. I can do it on my own. I know. It's even bad when they have like the financial, like it's so there's so many situations, and that's why I don't judge. So don't judge books by cover. But a lot of people have not walked in these individuals, men, women, in the community shoes, so they don't understand why they stay. Because that's the question people always say: why do they stay? Why don't they leave? There's a whole.
That's why I didn't want anyone to know, because I didn't want anyone to say
why she's still there. Why are you still letting her beat on you? Yeah,
you know,
we can't fix somebody broken boy that think that it's okay to beat on a woman.
Right.
And again, if you are a broken boy, if you are putting your hands on somebody's child, and vice versa, you're a broken girl. If you feel a need to put your hands on somebody's mother and son, because we're not animals. If we don't communicate like that, and we don't.
The first thing you learn in kindergarten is keep your hands.
That's
to
it.
yourself.
That's it.
And by the grace of God, thank God, I have a wonderful husband who would never ever hurt me in any way.
And I was
very comfortable with him speaking my mind and listening, because I've learned to listen and be disciplined and submissive to who God prepared for me.
So even with my 20-year marriage and 40-year friendship to my ex, he's still my best friend, and he married a wonderful woman who I really, really like. I still listen. I got that in my new book too. But he would have never ever thought about putting his hands on me. Like that wasn't even like a. And I got a lot of mouth. For real. Like I am very opinionated. Like I would have probably pushed myself in the face, but God knew to give me a very patient person. Because sometimes I'm telling y'all, at one part of my book, I was talking about this domestic violence part, and I remember saying it was so funny. I was like, because I was like, cause I was a little crazy. Then I was like, I'm lying. I was a lot crazy. I could write a book on baby mama drama, girl. I was crazy.
I had no she was at least 12.
Yes, like 12 years old.
I had to discipline you myself a couple times. But
see, there's a God.
Age is a God. Let me tell you something. You don't have to be any age to learn a lesson.
Oh yeah.
Because you can learn lessons from 12-year-olds if you sit around them long enough and listen to them.
Yeah. So
I learned a lot from you.
Yeah, I learned that. And the thing is, like I said, people didn't know my story.
Yeah.
So they didn't understand the underlying why I was so angry, why I was so violent, because I was hurting people. Very early. And I'm gonna say that again. Hurt people.
Hurt people.
And because I was hurt, that's what I would do. I would lash out and hurt people. And I was violent and cray. But thank God, I have enough to control. I haven't put my hands on anyone in 30 plus. I'm 25. Yeah. So like 30 plus years, I have not put my hands on anyone. So people can be delivered from violence, and people can be delivered from hurt and pain. Healing is yours.
Possible.
No, healing can take place, and we want you to be healed. We want you to be whole. We want you to get out that domestic violence situation. We want you to write your stories about whatever it is and share.
Me.
I thank my sister.
Thank you, sister.
Give your number one more time.
IreSky.com, and it's 609-963-7077.
Giving a shout out to Andre Williams,
Have
High. He'll be coming on right after me doing his own show.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all for taking the time to see and sit at the table with Tona, on Tona's table, and I thank my girl for being here.
I'm honored.
Again. Thank you. Again. Write the vision down. If you see it, write it, do it. That's it.
Right.
Have a great evening.
Hidden treasures.
Yeah.